Chapter 3. Preparing for Revival. Let us bring again the Lord's Ark to us. 1 Chronicles 13 verse 3. When David became king over God's people, his first order of business was, let us bring again the Ark of God to us, for we inquired not at it in the days of Saul. 1 Chronicles 13 verse 3. The only problem David had, though his desire was good, he and the people were not prepared for revival. They had seen how the heathen carried their gods from the craftsman's shop to their heathen temples. It looked good, dignified, and convenient. Thus they carried the ark of God on a new cart, drawn by oxen. They even chose two men who were experts in driving oxen and gave them charge over transportation, Uzzah and Ahio. We are told that David and all Israel played before God with all their might, with singing and instruments of music. It was a great revival, just like today. Great times are often seen at meetings, conferences, where special musicians are featured, talented guest speakers, etc. Well and good. The question I always raise is, what vehicle is carrying this move? Will the dancing and rejoicing go on after this conference? Or will it end here till next year? Verse 9 of the same chapter reveals the fault of the imaginations of the people. The oxen stumbled. Uzzah put forth his hand to steady the cart. He died instantly. If we do not enter revival pattern as ordained by God, we will definitely do all we can to steady it, because for sure the oxen will stumble today. They are not foolproof. Many get injured during the stumbling time as leaders frantically try to steady the move. As councils meet and brains are put to work, scapegoats are always created. Plans are hatched how to remove and even disgrace them. Block all avenues for any future attempts for their survival. Some quit the ministry altogether or just die out of circulation. David was afraid that day. This was godly fear. It set David to return to the Lord's means of sustaining revival. The 1980s was a decade of surprises. While the tide of spiritual life was high, the world began to hear unbelievable news, especially from USA. With the modern electronic media, literally the whole world was covered with the sad news of utterances and activities of certain ministries that were household names the world over. We were living in Northwest USA. The long-established multi-million-dollar ministries started to crumble at the very foundation. While it is not godly to accuse personalities, we may be allowed by the Holy Spirit to say this. The work was good. Many rejoiced and danced through the years. They were helped and healed through those ministries, but they stayed uncorrected. The oxen had to stumble because the vehicle was wrong. The house of Obed-Edom the Gittite received the ark of God without seeking for it. For 3 months that the ark stayed there, there was a great blessing in the family of this Gittite. That is what revival does. Even those not connected to it get blessed when they come into contact with it. When finally David found the answer to the problem, he set out to bring the ark of God by the means ordained by God. He prepared a place